morning and welcome to Star Television, Channel 21. This is the Star Good Morning Show coming to you live from our studios here at Brookfields, Freetown. Today is Friday, the 30th of August, 2019. I am your presenter, Yessie Hallowell. And today our quote is coming from Raphael Cooks, which says, "The great secret of success is to go through life like a man who never got you." The Good Morning Show, the Star Good Morning Show, is sponsored by the Rokel Commercial Bank. Let's go get a word from our sponsors.
SimCorp allow old and young to make deposit and withdraw cash from their account at any time and anywhere. With Rokel Commercial Bank SimCorp, you can send and receive money at any place and any time. Rokel Commercial Bank don't make life better for we all.
Welcome back and many thanks there to Rokel Commercial Bank. Well, with me in the studios, I have Esther Michael Emma, who is the brand manager for UBA Bank, that is United Bank for Africa. And I also have with me Vijeta Modope Amate. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Good morning. Our top stories in the program, let's look at the Chinese embassy in Sierra Leone held a grand reception tagged China Night to bid farewell to 116 Sierra Leonean student awardees to pursue further studies to the People's Republic of China. The ceremony was held at the Bintou Mani International Conference Hall in Freetown. And also later we'll be looking at the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund has on Thursday 29th August 2019 launched the National Population Policy aimed at improving the lives of Sierra Leoneans. The launching ceremony was held at the Miata Conference Hall in Freetown. And with that, let's take that insert.
Speaking during the launching ceremony, the Acting Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Madam Memunatu Pratt, said that when talking about population studies, women are at the center of discourse, adding that gender equality and social inclusion are paramount for effective sustainable development goals.
In fact, not only has inclusion had a positive impact on those who are excluded, it also positively impacts the economy and governance for the benefit of the whole society. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this auspicious occasion, improving the quality of life of Sierra Leoneans, cannot be more appropriate to highlight psychosocial needs of women, men, and disabled girls and boys. The theme gives a reflection of social inclusion as a very important component in the implementation and the rollout of this policy.
The Minister of Youth Affairs, in his submission, made mention of the role they as a ministry have to play in the policy, but encouraged the youth to take advantage of the free education. According to him, knowledge is power, noting that youth should consider themselves as partners in development and not liabilities.
Making use of the data available to make sound policies, sound decisions is really key. We have a role as a society. We have a role as a government. We have a role as young people. As young people, we need to recalibrate our minds. We need to change the way we think. We need to start seeing ourselves as partners in development, not liability. We are calling on young people to make use of the opportunities available under the new direction. It's never too late to go back to school. It's never too late to make your life useful in society.
The Deputy Minister of Planning and Sustainable Development, Dr. Robert Chakanda, assured the people that their ministry will remain committed to champion the sustained progress in improving the lives of all Sierra Leoneans.
This landmark activity today is thus a celebration of our population, underlining the general aspiration and preparedness towards the future that we aspire for our youths, encompassing women and children. I'm pleased to inform you that the policy was developed and revised through a series of consultations with community leaders, members of parliament, traditional authorities, religious leaders, development partners, MDAs at all levels. In addition to these consultations, our ministry drew strength from leading various interventions consistent with the new direction agenda.
The United Nations Populations Policy Country Representative Dr. Kim Dixon, in her statement, said that the launch is as a result of years of work and investment, adding that this policy aims to ensure that the investment in population growth is in line with the country's economic growth to reduce the poverty rate to meet available resources.
At UNFPA, we've identified 3 transformative goals that we want to achieve by 2030. 0 preventable maternal deaths, 0 unmet need for family planning, and 0 gender-based violence and harmful practices. These goals are all linked and will contribute immensely to the achievement of the national population policy we are launching today.
The launch of the population policy was officially done by the Vice President's representative, the Honorable Minister of Information and Communication, Mohamed Rahman Soare. While delivering his keynote address, Mr. Soare said the launch of the policy is a major commitment of their government to have a national population policy that will support their national development aspirations.
This aspiration is in line with the principles of the United Nations Development Agenda 2030 of leaving no one behind and popular participation. Above all, it is a commitment of His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and his government that this administration will leave no one behind and will continue to uphold the participation of all Sierra Leoneans in the social, political, economic, cultural, and sustainable development of our beloved Sierra Leone.
Reporting for Star News, I am Moses Ojukamara.
Many thanks to my colleague Moses Ojukamara for putting that report together. Well, back here in the studios, Esther Michael Emma is still here with me, and Bridgetta Atenge is still here with me. Yes, for the Good Morning Show. And Esther, you are here to tell us about the
Good morning, Esther.
Good morning.
It's good to be here.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, I'm here to talk about the UBA Marketplace, the just concluded UBA Marketplace that put Abuja, Nigeria in a shutdown. So it was a gathering of over 20,000 people and 5 to 10,000 entrepreneurs. And it was held on 26th and 27th of July in Abuja.
2019?
Yes, 2019, just like last month. It was a platform created by United Bank for Africa to bring all entrepreneurs across Africa. Now, UBA is situated in 20 African countries, and we're also present in New York, Paris, and London. And this is a bank that is a global African bank driving the Pan-Africanism. And our chairman, Tony Elumelu, himself has discovered that African youth are the future. We're the present and the future. And what better way to empower young people but through entrepreneurship? And whether you like it or not, if you don't have bread to eat this morning, somebody didn't do their homework, right? The Fuller man or another bakery didn't do their work. So the UBA Marketplace was created to get all African entrepreneurs into one room, into one hall where they can exchange ideas, where they can connect with each other, where they can sell their business. It was so exciting. It was full of life. And I mean, you know what happens when young people are put in one space. And in one word, our chairman is driving Afro-capitalism, and he says that no one can develop, or enrich or empower or bring Africa out of poverty but Africans themselves. And so the UBA Marketplace was just a display of that vision. And as you know, United Bank for Africa, we're not off Africa, we're for Africa. We are here to empower Africans. And we have been existing in Sierra Leone for the past 10 years. I mean, during the Ebola outbreak, Tony himself was here, and we made a generous contribution of $350,000. And during the mudslide, another contribution of $150,000. So we're developmental partners. We're not just asking you to bring your money, let's save it for you. We're not just saying we want to give you better products and services. Why not just say we want you to experience seamless banking? And I don't know if you've heard yet about our Leo, because I'm wearing his shirt now.
Okay.
Leo is a virtual banker, and those of you who haven't got an account with UBA yet, and you think you're tired, sometimes the traffic came on at one time, so if you think you're tired and you don't want to be stuck in traffic, you can open your account using Leo once you have a Facebook Messenger. And this is where we're driving the banking industry to. We are number one in innovation through Leo. And join with me by my side is Bridget Moateng, who was a winner for the 2019 UBA Marketplace. She won an all-expense-paid trip to be at the marketplace to exhibit her products and services. And she's going to tell you more about her experience and the network she's made. So I'm here to talk a little bit of what UBA does, and I'm throwing this opportunity out to every young person in Sierra Leone. If you have a business idea, there is no limit to what you can do with an idea. And so the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Forum has created a platform for you with any idea you have. Bring it on board. So applications open every 1st of January of every year and closes in March. Yes.
So is the foundation working with the bank?
Yes,
Because
I mean the foundation is an asset of the bank, So the chairman of United Bank for Africa, Tony Elumelu, is giving back to African entrepreneurs, and United Bank for Africa supports that dream to empower more entrepreneurs in Africa.
So what are some of the facilities the UBA
A lot.
offers to
Thanks
the
for
customers?
asking me that question. Well, with the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program, for the past 5 years it's been run. This is the 5th year. In 2015 we had a winner from Sierra Leone, and every year there's an increase. Now what it does is it creates a hub that allows young entrepreneurs to be groomed. It creates a space where they can meet other entrepreneurs. And the interesting part of it is once your idea has been qualified after going through due process, you get $5,000 free to start your business. So even if it's just an idea or it's an existing business that you want to expand, you have $5,000 that you don't have to return free. So this year we had about 6 entrepreneurs who won. And after that, if your business has done well in the market, if we see your tenacity, your integrity, you get another $5,000. But this is a loan that you return. But with an okay time frame, with a reasonable time frame, where no one puts you under pressure. More than just the money that you get to meet business tycoons across the world, not just Africa, who will personally mentor you and help you to grow your business. And then you get networks. You create networks of business clientele. You create networks of mentors, of partners. So these are all the benefits you get from being an alumni of the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program.
All right. So what are the different accounts? One has to. Does your bank offer a different account in terms of?
No. Well, if you're talking about the TEF, the Tony Elumelu Foundation Program, you don't have to have an account at UBA. I'll be frank with you, to apply. No. It's open to everybody. Please get this. It's open to everyone. You don't have to have an account. But if you happen to win the $5,000 and you qualify, or you get shortlisted for you to receive your $5,000, then you're already a partner of the United Bank for Africa, whether you like it or not. So you come and you get an account with us. But to apply, you do not have to have an account with us. It's open to every young person who has an idea.
So if let me say the people in the provinces,
yes,
if they want to apply, they're free to come.
They're free to apply. It's online, by the way.
What is the procedure? What is the process?
It's simple. Like I said earlier, there's an application that opens up to everybody, and it's online. I will be back again to tell us more about it, and this is why we're doing some radio television engagements. I was on AYV last week, and I'll be in other subsequent televisions, just so people get the information. Because I think what's happening with us in Sierra Leone most of the time is there are opportunities, but we don't know, and some people who are opportunity know have information, these opportunities hurt them. So now we're not waiting for somebody to tell somebody. We are coming out to tell everyone that this is happening. And guess what? If you're from the provinces, Makeni, Pujang, Kailaung, Moyamba, wherever you are, it is open to you. It's going to open in January, and we'll send out the links where you can apply. I think this year, we created a hub for those who don't have access to internet in our space to come and apply in our space using the internet. So you can come from wherever you are. It's open. Yeah.
Okay, Esther, thank you very much. I will definitely come back to you.
Yeah.
Let me move over to Bridgetta. Bridgetta, tell us about the experience at the marketplace. Your experience.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. And what I want to say is that for the UBA marketplace, it was an application process. Application was open to everybody, and I applied. And I was blessed and fortunate to be selected for this all-expense paid trip to Abuja to display my product. So it started first of all with the application, and it went on to selection. It's not.
How did you apply, Bridgetta?
Okay, I saw the link online, the advert online, and I applied. So somebody sent it to me on WhatsApp. I was asking, and somebody sent it to me on WhatsApp. So I applied. And after application, I was selected. And imagine you were going from Sierra Leone, a country considered that small, from all over Africa. And then going from Sierra Leone was not just like that. I was the only person from Sierra Leone that went. So I had to carry green, white, and blue with me. Not just green, white, and blue, but I had to carry the excellence and the greatness of Sierra Leone along. And it was great. I met a lot of people. I went with my product, and my product was attractive and interesting to the market. Imagine, as Esther said, over 20,000 people in Abuja coming to look at your product, coming to buy from you. It was a great opportunity. So I had to go there and display. I didn't just display, I sold also. So for me, two things. I've never been to Abuja before, so that was my first time going to Abuja. So
the experience was great.
The experience was great, and we were in a very good environment. You know, I'm also an alumni of the TF Foundation. I won the award in 2017. And one thing I want to tell our people is that the application is open, free, and fair. When I applied, I didn't know anybody. Nobody. I just applied. In fact, no telephone number, no contact, nothing. I just applied. So let's not wait to be reminded and be told. If you have an idea, a business idea, you need to apply. What you need to do, research more on these ideas. Research and see how you can improve the idea. Maybe your idea is the one that can change Africa. You know, we believe that as African, the solution for Africa is in us. Let's bring it out. Let's ensure that we give our best, we put our best foot forward. As Sierra Leoneans, we have so much ideas. There is so much we can do. In fact, even if your idea, you think your idea looks so crazy, come with that crazy idea. When the portal is open in January, apply. 2020, apply. For us in Sierra Leone, we need to have more people to take advantage of this. Other countries have so many people. But Sierra Leone, as if we are either we don't want to apply or we don't, something seems to be wrong. But I like when we go to meetings like this, we have a whole lot of Sierra Leoneans present. That is the way we take Sierra Leone to the map. That is where we put Sierra Leone for people to know that we are serious and we mean business. So as Sierra Leonean, please, 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 if you have an idea, whether it is crazy, whether nobody believes in that idea, research more on it. As long as you can conceive it, maybe that is the idea that can change Africa. Look for ideas that are scalable, that can make the difference. And then when you go, you get training.
Bridgetta, what are some of these products that you actually took to Abuja that was displayed there?
Okay, what we do is food stuff. So we do food for animal and food for human consumption. So we do poultry feed. But for that meeting, I did not take poultry feed because we have enough market in Sierra Leone for that. So what I took are the food stuff. You know, our African and Sierra Leonean food stuff. I took things like hot and spicy beni. You know, for your product to be able to stand in the world stage, because Abuja was a world stage. It's not that it was just African. People from all over the world came. So for your product to be able to stand there that test of time, it has to be excellent. It has to meet standards.
So were you the only one who took the spicy Benny there?
Yes. For that one, I was the only one.
Okay.
And what was the uniqueness of my product was that, you know, I was going for an international meeting. I had to ensure that my product meets international standard. The packaging, the presentation, you know, for food, presentation matters. And then also the languages, because I knew that we are going to meet international customers. Not everybody could read English. So on our products, we have different languages. We have English, French, Dutch, so that if you pick up our product, you can be able to read and know what is in it. So our product was a wow. Even our packaging was admired in that market. And also we went with our honey product, our honey line. You know, you don't know, sometimes you don't know what you have until you see people beginning to admire it. The way our honey product was admired in that market, and what are the evidence that they admired it and they liked it? They bought it. For example, our raw natural organic honey was sold out so fast because I had to like open one and giving people for trials. It got to a point, even the one I opened that was used for trials, somebody had to buy it because it was said, no, I cannot go without having this honey. I need to have this honey. So Lambano, we are in Sierra Leone. We produce natural food stuff. Gone are the days when people eat just to fill their stomach. No. Now people eat so that they will get benefit from their food. People are now going towards natural and organic food stuff. Our food stuff, we don't add preservative. We don't do additives. If we say this is honey, it is honey. If we say it is coconut oil, it is coconut oil. So we have things like our ginger powder. And they were like, how did you manage to, like, do you do all of this in Sierra Leone? Where is Sierra Leone? And it was like, I was thinking I was going for this competition, thinking like I am the quiet downside type. But when the way they like admired it and said, wow, so we have all of this, so we could actually put our food stuff on the map. So it was good because even up to today, I met so many people. I keep telling people, I met movers and shakers. People that were interested in it, they wanted to know more. So people started saying, okay, I want to work with you. How can I link with you? Are you looking for partnership, etc.? So it is good. So now I'm looking for more opportunities to go back to Nigeria because I see that both Nigerians and other Africans like my product. For example, our honey and ginger. Somebody from Congo was asking me, Madam, I am doing honey. How come you are able to do all of this? Can you tell me? She even had to buy because she wanted to go and see what the honey is made up of, how it is. So it was not just Nigerians, the whole of Africa, because we went for the African program. Imagine in that meeting how many thousands of entrepreneurs seated together, the kind of energy, the kind of experience you will get, the kind of excitement, the kind of relationship and networks you can be able to create. Apart from that, even the TF forum was also ongoing. You know, TF is not just about giving you the money. It's about giving you opportunities, linkages, networks. It's about giving you training. We learned so much from that. I learned so much from that opportunity. And now I've put the opportunity to work and I'm seeing results. So it is possible. If you have the idea, it is possible.
Okay, Vijeta, thank you very much. I'll come back to you. The time from our studio clock is 9:30. And let's go for our second insight, which says the Chinese embassy in Sierra Leone has held a grand reception named China Night to congratulate and bid farewell to the 116 Chinese government scholarship awardees at the Bintumani Hotel in Freetown. His Excellency the Chinese Ambassador to Sierra Leone, Hu Zhenling, in his statement congratulated the awardees and stated that China and Sierra Leone are sisterly countries, enjoying long-standing cordial relations and close cooperation. He continued that since China and Sierra Leone established diplomatic relations in 1971, the two countries have maintained close educational cooperation, and that so far over 800 Sierra Leonean students have been awarded opportunities to study in China under the Chinese government scholarship programs.
His embassy has been organizing China Night to congratulate and bid farewell to the students of Chinese government scholarship programs. This event has become well known and popular. This year, there are 116 Sierra Leone students awarded different types of scholarships by the Chinese government. I would like to extend my warm congratulations to all the 116 scholarship winners who are going to open a new chapter of life in China. And I wish to thank the Ministry of Higher Education, of Technical and Higher Education, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for your strong support to China-Sierra Leone Educational Cooperation and today's event. China and Sierra Leone are sisterly countries, enjoying long-term cordial relations and close cooperations. Since China and Sierra Leone established diplomatic relations in 1971, our two countries have maintained close educational cooperation. So far, over 800 Sierra Leone students have been accorded opportunities to study in China under the Chinese government scholarship programs. Among them, some more than 100 scholarship students were recruited in each of the last 3 years.
The Honorable Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Professor Ea Bakima, while making his statement, said the students have benefited from a series of scholarships awarded by the Chinese government, and that it is in line with the President's flagship program for human university development. He encouraged the students to behave themselves when they get to China and to concentrate on their studies in order to make the nation, their families, and themselves proud.
I'll start off by saying that you students have been given a golden opportunity to go and study, while others who want to go, they don't make it. That's a large number that is going, and quite a series of scholarships that have been awarded by the Chinese government. I hope that you can take advantage of the situation, you find yourselves in, because this is in line with His Excellency President Matthew's flagship program for human university development. Get to China, you have to behave yourself. When you're in Rome, you do like the Romans do. When you're in China, you do like the Chinese do. Learn how to speak the language, stay out of trouble, particularly drugs, because if you're caught, you'll probably be reported home, and we'll be waiting for you at the airport.
The 116 scholarship awardees were encouraged to make the best out of the opportunities ahead of them in China. Various speakers made meaningful contributions towards the occasion. Reporting for Star News, I am Yessi Hallowell. Well, you're still watching the Star Good Morning Show here on Star Television Channel 21. I am Yessi Hallowell. And in the studios, I have Esther Michael and Bridgetta Atenga. Yes. Amwateng. Yes. Well, we've gone so far. We've discussed a lot about the UBA Bank, about the Abuja marketplace, and now, so if you're just joining us, you've not missed out at all. You're still on time. So now, Esther, let's go. Let me come over to you again.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the Leo? I see you putting on the Leo t-shirt.
Okay, before I go to that, I just want to let them know again that it's the UBA marketplace that happened in Abuja. Now, Leo is our AI, and as you know, if you're following with the trend, and the development across the globe, you understand that innovation and technology is a force to reckon with. And UBA, as I've said it a billion times, we're always setting the pace, and we lead and others follow. So as our GMD would say, is either you go technology, innovation, or you die. And we are always remodifying. We are working with the blood life of our continent, which is young people. In UBA, we have lots of young people. I mean, if you're 40, you can't still employ you. I'm sorry. No, life starts at 40, but with our yardstick, no, you don't fall within that. So now, Leo is our artificial intelligence app that works on Facebook Messenger. So if you're on Facebook, you can open an account with us on Facebook. You just need to, after you've uploaded your information, soft copy, you can just come in to regularize your account, because we have regulations and policies we have to obey. After that, you can also check your balance. You can transfer funds. And some of you who love sports and football, La Liga, UEFA, Premier League, you can check the fixtures. Yeah, I'm not so much of a football fan. So trying to find the words. You can check the fixtures, the matches, whatever you want to do that has to do with banking, with your account. Leo is the answer. And so the good news about Leo is, right in the comfort of your home, you can get all the transactions you want.
Your bank transactions.
Yes. So all you need to do is have an account with UBA by opening your account on Leo using your Facebook Messenger, and it's UBA chat banking. I would send the link after, but you need to be careful, that you don't get into the wrong page. It's UBA chat banking. As soon as you type that on Facebook Messenger, you get to see it. Sorry. And with other promos ongoing with UBA, we have the savings promo that has been on since June. And I'm saying this again because whatever we do, we're intentional about it. Our UBA savings promo has also been designed to assist entrepreneurs, small scale businesses. And so it's very simple. If you don't have an account at UBA, you can go right now and open a savings account with UBA with just 1 million euros. And you stand a chance of winning 20 million euros. That's the first prize. And the second prize, you stand a chance of winning 10 million euros. And another exciting prize is you get to spend a weekend at Radisson Blu and other consolation prizes. Because the savings promo is open to everyone. If you're in the province, once you're in Sierra Leone, yeah, it's open to everyone.
So the promo is ongoing?
It's ongoing right now. In fact, it was supposed to end in August, but we're extending it so more people can be part of it. So you can come and enjoy the seamless service of UBA. We don't just ask you to onboard, but we're giving back to you. So it's just 1 million euros you open your account with in a month, and then you stand a chance of winning 20 million euros. Like Madam Amotim, she already has an account with us. Let's say, for example, you also have a small scale business, like a fashion store, a cosmetic store, and you're thinking of expanding your business. This is an opportunity for you. You can actually walk into UBA and open a savings account with 1 million and stand a chance of winning 20 million to expand your business, to invest in your business so you can have more profits. You can also win 10 million to expand your business, and you can also win a night out at a weekend at Radisson Blu. We also have the back to school. This is a soft loan that we're giving to our salary earners. So if you're working in an office, and you have your salary loan, your salary accounts coming into our bank system. School, September is in the corner, and this is a lot of pressure for parents. So even if you're not banking with us, here's an opportunity for you. So we can help you with your school, your children's school fees and some other school materials. Just come and open your salary account with us. And when you come, there's some other benefits that comes with that. There's a lot United Bank for Africa is doing for Sierra Leone. You know, aside empowering, like I said before, we're developmental partners. You know, I know some other banks and will just come and save with us, this, that. There's too many things we're giving. Guess what? We're creating another program where we're going to empower young media practitioners, journalism as a whole, like yourself, you know, and other media practitioners and other TV and radio presenters and on-air personalities. We're creating a platform to empower you because we believe that media is the most powerful tool. This is where people get information that helps them make informed decisions. So we understand the core values of getting the right information. We understand why it's important to have credible information passed through the media. And this is why we're supportive. I can go on and on.
I know, let me hold you there for a while. Well, back to you, Bujeta. Bujeta, what is entrepreneurship in Sierra Leone? What does it look like in Sierra Leone compared to the experience you've gathered in Abuja?
What I want to say, or what I would say about entrepreneurship in Sierra Leone is that the ecosystem is growing. You know, I was telling Esther today that when I was growing up, you do not normally see Sierra Leoneans in business. Previously, people go into business because when people go into business, they think they are dropouts, something is not okay with them, they have been looking for a job and there is no job. So it's like an alternative that you don't even like. But now it is changing. Now people are going to business because they have passion, they want to bring solution. There is so many things that entrepreneurs in Sierra Leone are doing. We are creating the energy, we are creating, there is so much that is going. There are so many now, like ecosystems, there are innovation hubs happening. Government is supporting innovation in Sierra Leone, and there are entrepreneurs in Sierra Leone that are creating apps, etc., etc. That is one side. But the other side that I would like to talk about is the support system. Sometimes people have all of these innovative ideas. They don't have money to bring it to pass. So what is lacking? Enough support system, training and mentorship. You know, sometimes you cannot go back to your parents to train you, or to your family members, because they have never seen that kind of thing before. They have never, you know, in Sierra Leone we are taught, go to school, get good grades and look for a good job.
Good job.
And we have grown so much in that we don't mind working for people or working in an office. We see going to entrepreneurship with all our educational background as something base, something not as chic, something not as important. For example, I had people that were telling me, so with all of your education, with all of the opportunities you had, why are you leaving all of that to come into this kind of business? And on that day, the person that asked me that question the first time was like, I said, really? You know, there are educated people like me that want to buy this kind of product. There are high-class people like me that want this kind of product. But there is a particular kind of service I render to them. Why? Because they are afraid of buying from certain other kinds of people. So we are entering into this field to give credence to some product or to some things. So entrepreneurship in Sierra Leone, you can do it. Don't think that your idea is far-fetched. Sometimes we just need encouragement to bring solution. You know, that is one of the reasons why in international competitions you don't see a lot of Sierra Leoneans going for it, because we are cultured to think that you go to school, get the best education and get a job. Now we need to change that. Go to school, get the best education and bring out solution. You know, there are so many challenges and problems in Sierra Leone. What can we do as Sierra Leoneans? We bring the solutions that are needed. Entrepreneurship bring the solution, whether it's a social entrepreneur, whether it's like a complete 100% business, but we have the solution. Sierra Leone to be great as you desire, it is in you. Bring out that solution with entrepreneurship. bring out that solution with your thinking and your mind. For example, we are doing different kinds of business. We have, I could say, two major kinds. One is animal feed. You know, to solve the problem of importation of a lot of chicken parts or poultry parts, eggs, etc., into the Sierra Leone market, we are bringing solution by providing feed for chicken. This solution, who makes use of it? People that raise chicken, that has poultry farms. They can now come to us, buy good feed and grow their chicks, get profit, bring solution, reduce importation of eggs, reduce the demand for US dollars to import eggs into this market.
Let me just come in real quick. I think one factor that we really need to understand, why we're encouraging entrepreneurship is because when we continue to remain a consumer market, we see the dollar keeps skyrocketing because we're doing a lot of importation. When you engage in entrepreneurship and we begin to produce for our own country or from our own country and export, it helps to strengthen our economy, and then our currency is stronger, and we don't see the depletion of our currency to the dollar, to the pound. And like I said earlier, this is a Pan-African movement. This is us waking up and understanding that we need to be responsible for our continent. This is where we need to know that we need to invent our own cars, our own aeroplanes.
To earn our own goods.
We need to refine our own diamonds, And if you have any idea whatsoever that falls in line with this, when the portal opens for the TEF entrepreneurship program for this year, please don't sit back and say, oh, na Sababu. There's nothing like Sababu when it comes to this. Nobody in Sierra Leone sits down on the judges panel to decide who is given this, who wins this opportunity. So come out in your numbers. We've had for the past 3 years consecutively, we've had flooding in Sierra Leone, people losing lives and property. Where are the engineers? You go to college, it's not just for you to work for somebody else. It's for you to put to practice the knowledge that you have gained. And so I'm getting passionate or emotional about this because we need to wake up and stop waiting for people to give us or to help us or salvage the situation, the problem we caused ourselves. So here's an opportunity for you, if you're watching me right now, for you to come up with your idea to solve the flooding issue, for you to come up with an idea to produce food feeds for animals, for you to come up with an idea for livestock so we don't import meat, for you to come up with an idea for farming, agriculture, so we don't buy import rice. Trillions of dollars goes into us importing rice.
It makes room for improvement.
This is an opportunity for us to salvage our economy. It might take us 10 years, but we better start now because this is the best time. There's no other time.
So Esther, how does one qualifies to win after opening their account to win some of these prizes that your bank offers?
There's no qualification. What qualifies you is your idea. Is it achievable? Is it solving a societal problem? Is it bringing solution? Do you understand? Is it employing more people? Is it adding value to our economy? These are the yardstick. But the first step, the fundamental step, is you identifying a problem in our community and bringing an idea to solve it. Is it marketable? I would want to mention Edmond Nuni because he started Track Your Build. He uses technology to have an overview of people's lands. I don't even really have a complete idea of it, but it's exciting that I don't have to probably go and start checking, oh, there's landmines here, or this soil is going to sink in a while. There are people who's using technology and drones to give me information, so that I don't put my money in that field, or I buy a particular land and it sinks after some years. There are people like that, and this is innovation. It's an innovative idea, and he's doing amazingly well. He's a graduate. You understand? You can be a lawyer. We have issues surrounding women, such as rape and the likes of them. You're a lawyer. You're male lawyer, female lawyer. create a platform, create an organization, create a system that protects women, write policies. I mean, this is a call to every Sierra Leonean, to every African.
Thank you very much.
Wake up, get to something, and let's push and let's solve the problems that we're faced with. Most importantly, apply for the Tony Elumelu Foundation program come 2020. It's going to open in January, and I'll be back to tell you more about it.
Okay, thank you very much, Esther. Rounding up, Bridget, let me ask, what do you have? What do you have for Sierra Leoneans? What have you brought in for Sierra Leoneans to Sierra Leone? Your experience, just share your experience to Sierra Leoneans.
One of the things I want to talk about is moving from consumership to producer, moving from looking for a job to employing people. Sometimes we have a lot of issues because we want to throw the burden of employing people to other person. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility as Sierra Leoneans. So what do we need to do? Bring that your business idea. Ideas that will create the change, ideas that will make things happen. So what do we do in Lambano? We don't just do animal feed, poultry feed, but we also do human food. We have different kinds of products. We have what we call Lambano Market Bly. So what does that do? We remove the prep time from you to prepare your food for cooking. We get all of your food ingredients and condiments prepped for you, ready for your pot. We deliver to your doorstep within free time. We also have other dry food condiments. We have our honey line. So we bring the solution of natural organic food stuff to you. We say help busy and working class people save time. Imagine you work in this studio, you work in a bank, you are so busy you don't have time, but you have a family to feed. How do you cope with your food business? You want to be assured that you have healthy and safely prepared ingredients. You just pick up your phone, you call Lambano. We get the things ready for you. We deliver. We help you save time. So you can call us and get your things done. So we are on WhatsApp, Facebook. Our address is 14 Wilberforce Road off King Street by Congo Cross. And also you can call us on +232 76 301 695 +232 76 301 695. We make sure we make life easier for you.
Esther, thank you very much, Bridget. Esther, rounding up, what should customers or what should the public expect from you?
Continue to expect seamless service from us. Continue to expect more opportunities for young people. Continue to see us as a developmental partner. Continue to see us as an organization adding immense value to the economical development of Sierra Leone. And more is to come. We've been giving back a lot, and we'll continue to. We're supporting female organizations. We're supporting women and girls with disabilities and organizations like that. So there's a lot. And I just want to say that I said it before, I'll say it again, there's opportunity everywhere. Just look in the right places and be ready and willing to make a change. And wherever there's a problem, there's a solution. And wherever there's a problem, there's an opportunity there's money to be made actually. So United Bank for Africa will continue to support Sierra Leone. As I said, we're a developmental partner, and come up with your ideas. Come 2020 January, we want to have 500 or 1,000 entries from Sierra Leone. Not like we've always, Nigeria will come with over 100,000, other countries come with 20,000, Sierra Leone will just come with 150. Young people, this is your time, this is your opportunity, grab it. That's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you very much, Esther and Bridget. It has been very educative and interactive here in the studios this morning. Yes, well, viewers, this is the Star Good Morning Show, and that's how we bring an end to today's edition of the Star Good Morning Show. I have been your presenter, Yesi Hallowell, and I had two guests here with me, Esther and Bridget. It's been, we've discussed about the Abuja marketplace in connection or in collaboration with the UBA Bank. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much, and do continue to stay with us for more.